What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackerz, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone Is Here tournament. So, very simple. If you haven't seen it, go over a couple of the rules and how this whole thing works out. So, 100 video game characters are put into this tournament. I'll discuss the two characters that are in each day's matchup. Try to make a case, maybe go over some facts about the character. Just try to make a case for why they could make sense for Smash DLC. And then we'll vote down in the comments, but voting is a part of the rules. So we'll throw the rules up on screen for you guys to read real quick. And you can see the number one rule. That is a rule because we have characters that are, from all different backgrounds, assist trophies. We have spirits, we have me costumes, we have characters that are disconfirmed, and they'll never happen, so it's all good. Feel free to vote for whoever you want. No restrictions. This tournament is just for enjoyment purposes, pretty much. So, yeah, that's the first rule. Second rule, you only get one vote per person. How do you vote? That's also very simple. Down in the comments, you simply type who your vote is for between the two characters in the match for the day. As an example, today's matchup is Monokuma taking on Ribbon Girl, so you vote for one of them by typing their name. You are allowed to vote for both by simply typing both if you absolutely love both the characters, or if you just have a difficult time trying to decide who to vote for. Go ahead, drop a vote for both. Why not? Rest of the rules, though, double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose twice before being officially eliminated. Then once we get to the results for each matchup, if there happens to be a tie, I'll just flip a coin on camera. It's the first way to break a tie. And then each matchup voting-wise only lasts for just 1 week. So as an example, today's Wednesday, meaning we'll get the results of today's matchup next Wednesday. So you get 1 week time frame to get your votes in. Anything after that doesn't count. That's all it for the rules. So let's jump into the results and the matchup for the day, shall we? Okay, usually I like to build up to the reveal, but I think I had it on screen the whole time. So the results from last week was Medusa taking on Nintendo, and it's right there smack dab in the middle of the screen. Medusa ended up winning this one, 33 votes to just 28. Pretty close matchup, though. Only 5 votes separating them. So, yeah, pretty close matchup. Neither seemed to be a favorite of, well, anybody. So they're just kind of like, it's another match. It is what it is. But, hey, we're going to have a few of those matches. We have over 100 characters. It's going to be over like 200 matches, so it's going to be crazy. But Medusa moves on. Nintendo with the, Nintendo with the loss drops to the loser bracket. Still in the tournament. So that's the results. Let's go to the matchup for the day. It's down here somewhere. There it is. Game 75. Monokuma from the Danganronpa series is taking on Ribbon Girl from ARMS, one of Nintendo's IPs. So, fun little matchup today. And I think we'll start off with who? Monokuma, I think, right? Yeah, Monokuma. So, this could be a very fun, just entertaining, enjoyable character. So, you have Monokuma. It's a bear, light and darkness, like the white and the black, the yin and yang, and something like that. And first of all, Sakurai is a fan of the game director who makes the Danganronpa series. Sakurai is a personal fan of that. Some people like to bring it up because, hey, he was a fan of the Persona games, and hey, we got Joker in, so is that a point in favor for potentially Monokuma? You could take that either way if you want. But look, Sakurai, he loves games. He's a fan of lots of different things. So I don't think it's really a point in favor, to be fair. But I don't know. It could be worth something. It could be something worth noting. I guess I'll put it that way. So Monokuma, fun character, would be a little weird. I'm not saying a teddy bear, but he's like a little bear. It would be kind of. I'm trying to think of. Let me go over moveset. Potential. So, Monokuma moveset does have retractable claws, first of all. So, that is very simple. You could do a couple of punches, and then the claws come out, for your AAA attack, bop, 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 ching, swipe attack. Throw it into tilt attacks, like an up tilt. Swipe with your with the claws, easy. Maybe you could do a back air, forward air for forward tilt, whatever it might be. Easy stuff for that. Excuse me. What else do we have? For his punishment time, he bangs this hammer, and I think you could actually just use that hammer as just a part of the moveset somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't want to say like a smash attack, but somewhere in there, you got a hammer. Just bop somebody with it. Easy to envision, easy to make it work, right? Just a little weapon. Use it however you want. Cool. What else? How about a dash attack? Dash attack is pretty simple. He does have like it's one of the Danganronpa games. I think it's only one of them. But basically, he rolls up into a ball form and just rolls towards the opponent. Easy enough for a dash attack, right? Donkey Kong has that. I think Banjo has that. So we have stuff like that already in the game. So easy to come up with, easy to envision. Let's see what else could he do. I had a couple other things. Trying to remember some things here. I might forget. I already did forget. But I think he could be like a character that would really be out of left field. And with the Game Awards, well, tomorrow, come on, something Smash Bros. There's so many leaks and rumors going around about who it could be, who it's not. Could we just get to the Game Awards and see if we do get a Smash reveal? Please, can we just get there? We got to get through Wednesday and then most of the day on Thursday, but we'll get there. So back to the point, Monokuma would Monokuma would be a character that would be totally out of left field. Now, is that bad? I'm not saying it's a bad thing by any means. It kind of depends on how much of a budget Sakurai and the team had for DLC. Because, let's face it, Monokuma, I don't think, is going to cost as much as somebody like a Sora, a Master Chief, a Lloyd Irving, a Crash Bandicoot, something like that. He's not really, again, I'm not knocking the character, I'm just trying to make a point. Getting the rights for the character, I don't think is going to be too difficult, and it's not going to be as expensive. So, if potentially we'll say, like Banjo or maybe not Terry, but like the hero for Dragon Quest and maybe Joker, maybe if they cost a little bit more to acquire the rights, that's going to drain the budget a little bit. So maybe a slightly lesser known character could make sense in terms of the budget wise for Smash. Then again, it's Smash Bros. And you never know what they were able to whip up. You never know what they were able to acquire and who, and everything's it's going to be fun for Thursday. I really can't wait. But yeah, Monokuma, kind of out of left field, but maybe it should be at least a blip on the radar for a couple people, just to kind of be like, all right, there might be potential there. There might not. We'll take it as it is. So, yeah, could be a fun character nonetheless. But we'll talk about his opponent here real quick. Ribbon Girl. Ribbon Girl from ARMS, Nintendo IP, so first party. Nintendo gets all the profits. Business-wise, businesses need to make money. So something for that just is more of a profit for them. So easy. They don't have to acquire, the rights. They don't have to negotiate anything. They just get all the profits. If she were to be sold individually, because there are still people that have not bought the entire Fighter Pass because they don't like a specific character, and they're like, I'm not wasting my money on that, so I'm just going to buy the individual characters that I like. So if Ribbon Girl happens to be one of those characters like that, okay, it's just better for Nintendo, right? So from ARMS, game is, a couple years old now. It wasn't a launch title, but it was, we could say it was a launch window game, right, for the Nintendo Switch. Came out within the first 6 months. Did sell, at last count, I believe it was over 2 million copies. So brand new IP, first of all, brand new IP that's not a launch title. I know launch window can still be kind of like, all right, it sold that well because it was a part of the launch window. It was kind of towards the tail end of the launch window, so it wasn't like somebody just bought a Switch and was like, I need a brand new game to play. Okay, here's this ARMS. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, there's people that definitely were like that, and I was on board with that. First time I seen ARMS in a trailer, I was like, pass. No, thank you. But then I kind of kept looking at it a bit more, and I was like, you know what? I might give that a chance. I got a Switch, like to build up a library of games. Ended up purchasing it and buying it. It was actually a very fun game. It really was. The fighting with the outstretched arms was a cool take on a fighting game, so to speak. And, well, ARMS is a fighting game. So, moveset-wise, pretty easy to envision. You're going to have to get creative with some moves, definitely, because it's going to be more than just punches, right? But that's the thing. It would be a melee character that has long range, and that could be kind of a fun aspect. We don't really have a melee character that's long range. So I guess you already have uniqueness factor for that. So you could work with that, which would be kind of cool. Yes, she is a me costume, but again, remember, no restrictions. You want to vote for her? Feel free to vote for her. But Ribbon Girl punching, people always, not always, but a couple people will say in any for any ARMS character, what would the final smash be? That's easy. There is an item. It's I can never remember the name, but there's a mode called Headlock Scramble. Headlock something like that. Basically, you put on this mask and you get 4 extra arms. So you have 6 total, and it's just rapid fire punches left and right, blah, blah, blah. And you just really pummel the opponent. So that is a pretty simple final smash to do. It would be very powerful. It works very well with the character. So kind of a nice little... Damn, excuse me. It'd be a nice little tie-in. Because I believe Headlock Scramble, that was a free update for ARMS as well. So kind of like, all right, yeah. Just getting a bit more ARMS, the universe, I guess, kind of involved getting items and other characters like that would be pretty fun. So in ARMS, you are allowed to grab as well. So grabbing is pretty simple. But yeah, while you could have some pretty fun stuff with, you got your typical punches and kicks, you could have your extended punches. Maybe you could have some sort of mechanic where you kind of control how the punches go. So a little similar to, damn it, little similar to like Pit's arrow. Like when you fire at neutral B, you can kind of control the projectile on the direction it's going to go. So maybe something similar like that you could use for one of the moves, or outreach arm, and then the press the D-pad or go up and the arm starts moving up. Something like that could be kind of fun. So long range melee character. Oh, I got to get over this cold, but I can't. But I do think ARMS could and probably has a pretty decent chance in future Smash games, not for DLC this time around. And Ribbon Girl would not be the pick for me. I'd much rather see Springman or Ninjara or even Twin Tail, to be completely honest. Those would probably be the 3 I'd much rather see before her. So she's not even my pick. So Monokuma gets my vote in this one. I think you'd bring a bit more, just kind of, I don't want to say a wow factor, but a bit more a different style. And I think he would be a very enjoyable character. So Monokuma has my vote in this one today. So I told you my vote, so let me know your vote. Either Monokuma or Ribbon Girl, or both. Anyway, that is going to be it for... So, little sneak peek for tomorrow. Oh, sorry, cough attack. Alright, so sneak peek for tomorrow. Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins. Anybody remember that character? He'll be taking on Captain Syrup from the Wario series, so could be somewhat of an interesting kind of matchup tomorrow, but we'll see about that. And then we'll get the results for a pretty good matchup, which was Ryu Hayabusa taking on Tails. But that's tomorrow. Today's wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, as always, and hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.